It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. A good-looking return set up here.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Not much there. 5.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Slant pass to Boyd. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
6 yards.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame.
And they won't try and pooch it, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this.
It was full in there? Oh, I didn't know it was in there. Oh, shit, I didn't pay attention.
Defense. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of
25 yards that time. Plenty of excitement in this stadium and all throughout the league as we kick off another NFL season. And there's no shortage of storylines to keep an eye on across the NFL. But, Charles, what has you most intrigued about this matchup we're about to see?
Well, it's almost embarrassing to admit because it's essentially low-hanging fruit. But I'm as eager as everyone at home to see the return of one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He came out for one playoff game last year, but he admitted that might have been a premature return. Now with an entire offseason, training camp to prepare, he's ready to lead his team again.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Steelers have taken a 1st quarter lead.
On for the point out.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete.
No good on the fake
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And right away, he'll look to throw. And this one complete right side to Funchess. That catch good for only a couple. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
4 yards. That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Steelers 6.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd, 32 yards. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full.
He's got a man, complete, 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 88 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Chris Boswell.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. This is taken way up at the 25. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bengals getting set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe. And that's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he goes out right around the 39. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
16-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. Going top shelf for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to.
Been on.
For 6 points.
And the lead is now 13.
Extra point is good.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
To the air again, Burrow. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
The Bengals.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
34-yard line.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, here's Burrow. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal at the
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Burrow. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Devin Funchess there to make the grab. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Dances by him. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not...
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.